Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about some Portland Trailblazer rumors. Damian Lillard, Jerami Grant's free agency, Anfernee Simon's trade value. All right, Joseph Nurkic's future, Chauncey Billups, everything. We heard on a podcast from Michael Scotto and Trailblazers writer Sean Hyken. All right, all the intel, Damian Lillard's future, Portland Trailblazers, what they're going to do with the pick. So right now, what we know is Portland's staying. Okay, they're gonna try as hard as they can to get into contention because you got Dame in his prime, Jerami Grant in his prime, Joseph Nurkic. You could say, he's still good. Maybe they trade him, but you got Anfernee Simons and Shaedon Sharpe. Shaedon's not getting traded, by the way. They're keeping him. So Damian Lillard at this point is staying, and they're going to build around him, is what they're saying. And that unless Dame reverses course and just publicly demands a trade, expect this year to be the year they go the hardest. And a big part of why they're doing this is because they have the 3rd overall pick. Teams are calling them nonstop because Blazers are comfortable taking either Scoot Henderson or Brandon Miller if either player falls to them, depending on who Charlotte takes. But they're also hearing calls for teams that really want either of those guys, and they're willing to also trade valuable players, and they have the contracts, the Blazers, to match it with Nurkic and Simons. So that's just something to keep an eye on because people really are looking around. And we've heard Zach LaVine, somebody is there. I personally don't see Zach LaVine being the guy, but I really like Pascal Siakam, but I'm aware that he kind of be a weird fit next to Grant, but talent-wise, it's something that would fit really well. I don't know if Zach LaVine's a ceiling raiser. I think he's more of a floor raiser. I've like I said in another video, if they could somehow package, Nurkic to another team and Simons to the Raptors, and you send like the 3rd pick and a future pick for OG and Pascal. This is something that Michael Scotto mentions. That would be obviously great because those guys are both extension guys that you would be able to re-sign them. Now moving over to Jerami Grant, Grant could have been extended for 113 over 4 years, but he's not expected to go that route and will be one of the top unrestricted free agents. So he's probably going to be making over 30 million, so it's probably 30 to 35, but they're saying that it's probably going to be closer to 30 million he's making. Right now he's eligible for 27, 28, but he turned that down because he's probably looking that he's going to come out with a 5-year, $150 million deal with the Trailblazers that he's going to resign because they can give him the most money and the longest deal, so expect that. Now, Portland just signed Anfernee Simons to a deal, and they could have traded him for Aaron Gordon a few years back, but their Hyken says that he guess he's the other piece that's going to be included with the number 3 pick in whatever deal. Whoever they bring in, whether it's Siakam or Brown, you got to match salaries. Simon and Nurkic gets you around 40 million, they write. And Simons is a guy who has the upside, and Simons is considered tradable as Shaedon Sharpe is considered untradeable unless it's for like Joel Embiid. Now, they tried moving Nurkic at the deadline and they couldn't find any team deals they liked, and he's basically a league average, maybe above average center. The health stuff is always a concern, and the conditioning has been a problem with him for a few years, and the situation supposedly broke down last season. He was having the best year he was having since his leg injury, and then they shut him down to tank, and Clutch allowed them to shut him down to tank with some sort of back end that they'll take care of him deal, supposedly. So everyone is expecting Joseph Nurkic to be on the move. And we mentioned in another video that Shaedon Sharpe's upside, they really like him. They think he's an all-star. Now, there's a long-term belief that Chauncey Billups is the coach for the future and that he thinks he's done a great job. And they're making some, changes. Supposedly David Atkins, the director of player development, isn't coming back. And supposedly if Houston gets James Harden, Scott Brooks may go there and be an assistant coach there. So there could be a shakeup on the staff. Now, Cam Reddish and Matisse Thybulle are 2 restricted free agents. Reddish has an 8.1 qualifying offer million, and Thybulle has a 6.3 million qualifying offer. Supposedly, Thybulle is a guarantee to come back. Everyone likes him. They like what he did. They like how he took a bunch of open shots, and they really like him. Now, Cam Reddish, this could go either way. They like what they saw out of him, but they think that, the number is going to go down. And they don't really see a market out there. And as they know, the Knicks didn't really find a lot in him, and he was just kind of a throw-in in the Josh Hart trade. And they're kind of looking at the deal they gave Naz Little, 4-year, $28 million, which is pretty below market deal for a guy signing a rookie extension. But if they can get Reddish back, yeah, that's what they're looking at, a 4-year, $28 million deal. So expect Thibault and Reddish to be back. Let me hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. But that's the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. If there was anything else you guys would have wanted to hear, let me know, because I definitely think this offseason is a pivotal one for them, as they definitely going to have to go out there and make some moves that, you know, aren't going to be the easiest to make. But I think when you look at that and what they're capable of, this is a team that it'll be interesting to see what they do. So that's basically going to be it for me today. But yeah, so I hope you guys did enjoy. Okay, but yeah, so I think that's it. I'm done. Okay, 1 2 3 4. I think I missed a couple.